Whether you're poolside or at the beach or just sitting in the backyard, there is a vino for you. Winemaker and restaurateur Joe Bastianich is here with his picks for the season. Joe, good to see you. Good morning
Matt,
again.
Nice to see you. Good morning.
So we have kind of left the real full-body wines of winter behind us. What characteristics do we look for in a spring and summer wine?
Wines that are easy, breezy, like super fun. Not so like in the wintertime you drink a big cab. These wines are basically $15 a bottle, so go with them. Like do whatever you want.
One of the things I was reading the notes this morning on this. Traditionally, when you come here, you take a wine and you say, and this works great with this particular food. You're not as concerned about the food in summer.
These wines are more about situations. You're at the beach. You have a picnic basket, you have a cold rosé on ice. You're on your front porch, you got friends coming over, you have a Sicilian white chilled with a piece of, melon on the side. So they're more situational wines and not so much food-driven.
Sip the wines for the wine themselves, not as much for the food.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a look at the first category we've got here. By the way, you always bring us affordable wines.
Right.
Most of these all these under 20 bucks, some about 15 bucks. Okay, this category, dry, racy, and minerally. Minerally I get, dry I get. What's a racy wine?
Racy wines are wines that are zippy, that clean up your palate, that don't linger, not clowing like a buttery Chardonnay, but like fast. So this is a Sicilian white from Planeta. White peaches, super melony, really, really easy. This is a Sauvignon Blanc from Central Coast of California. Again, more citrusy. These wines clean up really, really fast on the palate.
And the colder the better on a wine like this.
Even a guy like you, I know you'd like to drop a couple of ice cubes in your
glass.
No.
We'll talk about that later.
That's okay.
But I do like chilled red wine. But you want these really, really cold.
Ice cold.
All right. Let's go to sparkling wines next. My feeling on this is people either love sparkling wine or they hate it.
But I think this is, again, it's within the context. This is like a cava from Spain, sparkling wine. We always talk about Prosecco. This is the same thing. Super, super clean, easy to drink. You could have it with a little hors d'oeuvre or with nothing at all.
So other than the effervescence, what characteristics are you looking for in this wine?
It's drinkable. It's low in alcohol, and you can kind of consume it during the day when it's hot. It's not going to heat you up like a big high alcohol red wine would. So it's easy to drink. This is another Portuguese wine. Again, indigenous varietals. This wine is also really super crisp and clean.
Where's the spittoon here?
We're going to drink today. We're not spitting that.
Okay. It's Friday. I like the second one a little bit better than the first. The first one has a little bit too much sparkle for me.
Now, this is my favorite. South of France, rosés in the summer. I love this rosé because it really, really, it tastes almost like a red wine. It's Domaine Lafon, and it has body and tastes like strawberries.
And you're calling this category pretty pink, floral, and breezy. This is like Jim Bell, our executive producer.
Right. So this is the one, if you put 2 ice cubes in here, and I won't tell anybody.
Okay, let's stop right there.
Right.
Is it kind of sacrilegious to winemakers to watch people put an ice cube in a glass of wine?
I wouldn't do it in front of a winemaker, but what you do in the privacy of your own home, Matt, is okay. If you enjoy 2 ice cubes in your glass of wine, I would go with it.
I think if you put ice in your wine, you got to drink it faster because you don't want the white.
Basically, you're making a spritzer, right? So it dilutes the alcohol, it makes the wine colder, makes a little sweat on the glass. This is another Pinot Grigio, a pink Pinot Grigio, which
why is it? Because obviously, mostly that's a white wine.
Because Pinot Grigio grapes are actually red, and they just macerate them, so they leave them on the skin. So this gives a Pinot Grigio with a little bit more body and a little bit, more kind of mouthfeel to it.
I'm looking at the prices here. These are between $11 and $14.
Yeah, very good values.
These are really affordable.
And lastly, reds. This is a Dolcetto from northeastern Italy. You could put this on ice. It's a fruity wine, easy to drink.
Let's say you don't put ice in it. What's the temperature you'd serve this at?
Colder the better. So cellar temperature. I would stick it in the fridge.
55 degrees,
55,
right around there?
Perfect. The problem is when you take out a bottle, you leave it in the sun, it warms up. So stick 2 ice cubes in it. It's not gonna hurt you.
Can I brag on you a little bit for a second? First of all, you got the second season of Master Chef coming up. You're a judge on that, and you're branching out.
Yeah, this Monday night, 8 o'clock on Fox, Master Chef Season 2, bigger, better than ever. We're really excited.
And you're over in Italy shooting that version of the show there.
Hosting Master Chef in Italy,
That's fantastic. So. And then we've watched you kind of get to become this rock over the last several years. You're going to compete in the Ironman Triathlon in Kona in October.
October 8th.
That's like 2.5 miles swimming, 2.4 miles swimming.
112 on the bike, and then a full marathon.
In one day?
In one day. So we're getting ready.
Good luck, man. That's fantastic.
Thanks, Matt.
Joe Bastianich, great selections of wines. We appreciate it.